بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا ونبينا محمد وعلى آله الطيبين الطاهرين واللعنة الدائمة الأبدية على أعدائهم أجمعين إلى قيام يوم الدين. Inshallah, our plan is to give basic sessions about how one can read the Quran, recitation of the Quran al-Kareem. We don't aim in these sessions on the vocabulary, meanings, whatsoever. All our plan is how one can easily learn how to read the Quran. So our focus will be on three things. Number one, learning the alphabets, Arabic alphabets. Number two, our focus will be on the signs, vowel signs like A, O, E, and long vowel signs, short vowel, like long vowels and short vowels. In Arabic language, we have three vowels. These are short. Same vowels are long. So we can make it 6 vowels. 3 short vowels, 3 long vowels. And they are very simple and basics. A, O, E. A, O, E. Long vowel, A, O, E. We are going to talk about that. We are going to show you what shows the vowel signs. So therefore, this will be our second session, and the third session will be practicing. I will give you some words, and then together we'll try to analyze the word and read it. Why is it like A, O, E type of thing, and why is it which alphabet is? So basically, we're trying to keep it 3 sessions. Number 1, alphabets. Number 2, vowels, and number 3, training. So today we are going to take our first session, which is going to be about understanding the Arabic alphabet. So basically, I would like to divide the Arabic alphabets into certain groups, how they look alike. So you can divide the Arabic alphabets based on their pronunciation, how are they pronounced, and you can divide them based on how do they look, their appearance. So in this session, I'm going to divide in groups because memorizing 28 alphabets can be a little bit difficult. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make them in groups which are similar groups, and based on that it can be easily memorized. So we are going to see how the alphabets, these alphabets which I'm going to mention, they connect from the right hand side, but from the left hand side they do not connect. So that will make it easier for you to when you look at these alphabets and you see there's no connection from that side, it will be easier for you to understand them and recognize them. So those alphabets which do not connect from the left side, I'm going to write them here. We have Alif, the first alphabet, and then we have the family of Dal. Dal, which sounds like D, Alif, which sounds like A. And by the way, whenever we are going to use the vowel signs, we are going to focus on the A sound. Like if I say ba, ba, ta, A sound, be, ba, A, ba, ta, tha. So I'm going to focus on A sound. Basically in Arabic language, we use A sound as our standard. A, ba, ta, tha, ja, ha. So this Alif is A sound, D is Da sound, Da, and then we have Dal, which is somehow, I don't have any English parallel for it, and I'm not going to go to that phonic language because that's a bit complicated for the beginners, but it is between Dal and Z, between D and Z, Dal. So there's Da and Da. So like you make a mixture from Da, D and Z, the D and Z. It's not Z, it's not D, it's somewhere when you mix it, it's Dal. And then we have this easy one, Ra, which is Ra. And then we have Za, and that is Z in English, somehow close to it. Za sound. So we have A, Da, Tha, Ra, Za. Tha, Za. Tha, Za. See the difference? Tha, Za. So this is like Dhahaba, went, Dhahaba. This is like Zahir, Zahra, flower, Zahra, flower. Zahra, Fatima is Zahra, Zahra. And this is like Dhahaba, the. So, and then we have this Wow, which is similar to W. Wa, wa. A, da, the, ra, za, wa. So these alphabets, they do not connect from left hand side. So we have right, they connect to right hand side. So if we want to connect something, they can connect to right hand side. They can connect to right hand side. But left, no. There has to be a gap. Left, no. There has to be a gap. So this is one family, which is if the family of letters which do not connect from the left hand side. From the left hand side. Now we take another family, a family which is like a boat family. Boat family. Of course, these are my names, not a standard name. Boat, like they're like a boat. Row, row on the boat, like canoe. So they look like canoe. They look like a canoe, like a boat. We start with Ba. This is like a B sound. Ta. This is like a T sound. Tha. Now this tha again, I don't have any particular pronunciation in English for this tha. Look at my tongue. Tha. Tha. Okay? So this tha sound, so this tha is something like between T and S. Tha. They write it TH, but it's something like T and S. Tha. 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 So tha, with it's like an S, T plus S. Tha. Tha. Make a mixture out of it. These are the ba, ta, tha. Ba, ta, tha. 3 boats. More boats. So we have another boat type alphabet. Noon. It has N sound. Ba, ta, tha, and noon. Noon is like a boat as well. Boat type sound. And then we have a boat like with a circle in the beginning. This is fa, like an F type sound. Fa, F type sound. Fa. And then we have qaf. It's like a boat as well. Qaf with 2 dots. So the difference between fa and qa. Qa, it's like a crow. Qa, qa. Okay? And it's similar to Q. Similar to Q. Qa, qa. So it's like a boat. Qa sound. And then we have the kaf. Kaf is like a light qa. Qa is like a little bit from throat. Ka is from like your 2 sides. Qa, ka. Qa, qa, Ka comes, the sound comes from here, not from here. Ka. So ka is written in two forms. One is like this kind of boat. And then also it's written, when it comes at the end, it's written like this. When it comes at the end, it's written like this. This ka is like K sound. K sound. Okay? Now and then there is one ya. This is like a duck. That's the last alphabet. So it looks like a duck kind of thing. If you like put some wings here, and these are the legs, feet of the duck, and you can make a beak here, so it will look like a duck. Okay, so that's why I say like a duck. So anyhow, this ya is like a Y sound. Ya. Y sound. Ya. Like yes. Ya. So these are like boat. These are like boat book alphabets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll write 8 here. And these were 6. So now, so these are like the 8 boat family. How do they connect? It's easy. We are going to talk more about connections, but here I'm going to just tell you what's happening. You know, like some animals, they have tail. So you cut the tail. You cut the tail of that animal. Okay? So we are going to cut the tail of these letters in order to connect them with other letters. So boat family, we cut the boat half or cut the tail. Some of them which are like tub type bookstaver, tub type letters, we're going to make them straight. So you will see how I'm doing it. So basically they connect from both sides, from the left and from the right. So you'll cut the tail, cut the tail, cut the tail. Cut the tail and stretch it. Cut the tail and stretch it. It's like a tub. You'll make it like a canoe. You'll not make it like a boat anymore. You'll make it like a canoe. This you'll cut the tail. You'll cut the tail and cut the head, and basically, so it will be stretched also. So just to make it like this. Let me put this. How does it look like if it connects from the left hand side? It will be looking like this. So there will be connection here, or there will be connection here. It will be connected from both sides. So you can connect it from here, you can connect it from here, you can connect it. Also this the. You can connect it from here, you can connect it from here. Noon, remember, we cut the tail and stretch it. So it will not look like tub anymore. So also it will be connected from the left side and the right side. Fe, cut the tail, and it will be connected from the left hand side and from the right hand side. Qaf, it will be, we'll cut the tail and we'll stretch it. We'll stretch it so we can connect it from the left hand side, from the right hand side. And then Kaf, we'll cut the tail. And Ya, we said we'll cut the head and we'll cut the tail, and you can connect it from the left and the right hand side. So we mentioned 6 alphabets. Though these are the alphabets which do not connect from the left side, but they connect from the right side, which were A, Da, Tha, Ra, Za, Wa. And then we were talking about the alphabets which connect from the both sides, but they are from the boat family, canoe family. So you can see Ba, Ta, they look like a canoe. Noon is like a deep canoe or a boat. Fe is like a boat or canoe. The Qaf, Ka, ya. And then we said we are going to cut the tails, and then we are going to connect them. So they connect from the right hand side and from the left hand side, and this is how they look on the when their tails are cut and when they are connected. Now we come to the other family. We'll flip the chart. Let's take other family. This family I call the family. Remember in those days where the ladies, they used to wear those kind of skirts, like dresses, and they wear like wire, some kind of frames underneath the dress, and they would like be very like. So I call that those lady family alphabets, because they have like long dresses and their underneath looks like a huge thingy. So I call them lady bookstapper. So like let's see this alphabet, which is like those ladies which are wearing big frocks or dresses. So we have this Jim family. This is the dress, the big dress. And then we have Ha. So this Jim is like a J. And this Ha is like a, not H, but a kind of H from throat. Something comes out from throat. Halwa. Say, if you say halwa, no. Sweet is halwa. Like you have to give a puff, then let the H sound come. Like it comes out with exhaling in air. Exhaling. Ha is a light exhaling. So it comes out with deep exhaling. So exhaling H, exhaled H, like deeply exhaled H, exhaling. And then we have Ha is like K and H together. Ha. K and H together. Ha. Like if somebody has something stuck in his throat, like that. Oh, sorry about that. Just to let you show where the sound comes, how the sound comes. So people, when they want to just spit the sputum, they easily say, but when they want to say kha, they have problems. Khalil. Many people, they have difficulty in saying Khalil, so they say Halil. And some of them say Khalil. It's just spit the sputum out. Sorry for that. And that ha will come out. It's something from that ha. So this is ha. And then we have this same looks. We have this ayn. You see this frock dress I talked about? Ladies dress, big dresses, those big dresses. Ayn. Now this is like an ah, but from deep inside the throat. Ayn. So you just put like something apostrophe up. Ayn. Now if you want to let somebody say ayn, you have to actually strangle him. You see, but don't strangle anybody. So the way, if somebody is saying ah, you see, you press here on the throat. So when you're saying ah, again I'll repeat it because it's one of those difficult letters which are pronounced by many non-Arabs. So are you looking? So look at this. I'm saying ah. You see, you press here on this line between the chin and the throat. This is where you press. It will come out easily, but don't press too hard, otherwise they will take you into emergency ward and they might call 911 and those kind of things. So just press here but press in a way that comes out, and that's it. Stop like that. Because sometimes some of the children, they do like that. No, don't kill yourself. Okay, so here you go again. Like when you say you have to squeeze your glottis, your glottic entry of the air. You have to squeeze it. So like somebody strangling you. So you do, because you have muscles here. The muscles, they squeeze on this windpipe. Let's see. Like it goes like narrow. So it's very easy. So this is ayn. So don't forget this ayn. So ayn, and then there's this ghain, and it's easy, like it's like G and H kind of sound, and it's again like those ladies which has like big dresses down, ghain. So this is like a G and H, kind of close to that sound, So we have these 5 ladies. Now when they want to connect, they will connect from the left hand side and from the right hand side. So basically, when we have to connect them, we have to cut that extra dress. We'll consider them like they're at home. They don't need to wear those huge dresses at home. You remember, like as I said, those huge frocks and dresses. Just cut them. You're at home. Wear your pajamas. So we will make them wear pajamas. We'll make them wear pajamas now. Not those frocks. We're going to cut them. No need to wear those kind of dresses at home. So we're going to cut this dress. Cut this dress, cut this dress, cut this dress, or cut the tail, and then stretch it, cut and stretch, cut and stretch, cut and stretch. So it will become like this. Jim, see, it's stretched. Ha, kha, Ain, Ghain. Did you see this? So now it can be connected from the left hand side and from the right hand side, from the left hand side and the right hand side, from the left hand side and from the right hand side, from the left hand side, from the right hand side, from the left hand side and from the right hand side. Now these are, how many are these? These are 5 ladies. 5 ladies, once upon a time, old ladies, type 5 lady dresses, or whatever you want. These are my terminologies just to make the things easier. So basically, if you can look at these Jim, Ja, Hay, Ha. Remember that air exhaling. First take the puff, come out from your lung, and then say Ha. Ha, 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 like you press your lungs and puff comes out. Kha, like sputum kha, and then this ain, like you strangle yourself, and ghain. So now we have, if you look at the alphabets so you can see we have 4 multiplied by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines. So how many are there? 28. 28. Remember, 28. So let's go back and see what are missing here. Let's see here. We took 6. Those which do not connect from the left hand side. We took 8. Those which connect from both sides, but boats, canoes. So 8 and 6 is 14. 8 and 6 is 14. And then we come to these 5. 14 plus 5, 19. 19. So 19, and we have 28 there. So we have about 9 alphabets missing. Let's see what are these 9 alphabets. So now we will try to see another remaining 9 alphabets. and we'll be done for today. So we'll see that there are 4 ladies also, but their dresses are they're like sleeping with those dresses. Okay, they're sleeping with those dresses. These ladies were standing with those dresses. Now imagine if lady wears this kind of dress and she sleeps, what will happen? And she sleeps like on edge of 2 tables, and she allows the dress to go down. So her dress will be going all the way down. She's sleeping, her head is on one table and edge of one table, and her feet are on the edge of another table, and her dress is now leaning down. So these ladies who are sleeping ladies or lying ladies, on the table I will say sleeping ladies with the dress. Remember the dress? Let's change this marker. Okay, ladies, so let's write it down. Sleeping. Okay, let's change this. Sleeping ladies with their dresses. So now I picture, you are with me in the picture how they. So these are like sleeping ladies. Remember, sleeping, seen, start with seen. Oh, this is her dress. See, that's her dress, dangling down. So this we can say is still there from the ladies. So we have 4 types of sleeping ladies. We have seen, we have sheen. Seen is like s, sa. Sheen is like sh, sha. Then we have sod. It's like S and A, and this is like S-E-E, saw, see, this is, it has a hissing sound. Seen, hissing sound. Sawed, it doesn't have hissing sound. Like when you say see, you say see, you can hear the hiss. But when you say the guy is sad, sawed, sad, there's not that much hissing sound in it. Then we have this one, which is also one of those letters which are easy, but people, they have difficult time on pronouncing it. And this is like the closest we can go. It's called bod, bod, bod. Now look at how I'm going to give you, there are 2 ways Arabs pronounce bod. One is your tongue hits the right side of the edge between your front teeth and your molars. So it's like in that corner. Wala ba. Now many times when people, they try to say, like in Quran, wala balleen. So when we tell them, hit your tongue on your right hand side. So on your right hand teeth corner, which is corner of the teeth and molars. Okay, frontal teeth and back teeth, the corner, you hit the tongue there. So what they do is, and the more you go to the molar, you hit the tongue to the molar, the more it becomes clearer. So now whenever we tell them do like this, they say wala balleen. We say don't do that, just let your tongue go there, not your face. So they no, your tongue should go there. So we have to hold their face like that and now say he wants to put the face on the right hand. So no, don't, just your tongue, let your tongue go that side. You look like a little bit twisted face with a French looking face, like monsieur kind of thing. See how it comes out? So there are many ways. You will see it in a different way. There is nothing out. My tongue was totally inside. And Iraqis, many of them, they say it like this. The tongue is out. See, the tongue is out. Waladha. And the Arabs like Saudi Arabia and Qatar and all these places, many of the Arabs, they will say waladha. There's no z sound. There's only d, d. So the Saudis, they have this d, waladhalin. The Iraqis, they have this z coming out, waladhalin. Don't worry about it too much. Just hit your tongue on this side and try to say it, waladhalin. It should not be dhal. It should not be za, walazalin, waladhalin. It should not be waladhalin, walazalin. It should be waladhalin or waladhalin. Okay? Now we come back to the. So it is, and those people who are beginners, they can just say the, like the cat in English. This will be very closest sound. Not the cat, the cat. So the cat, like the cat, the cat, the cat. Okay, so these are 4 letters, ladies. Now, which are left? The 5 remaining. Let's see what are the, and I forgot to tell you about that. So we cut the tail, we cut the tail, we cut the tail, we cut the tail and stretch it. Or we cut the dress. We tell them to, well, wear pajama. You guys are at home. You don't need to lie down and with those dresses. So just cut this dress and stretch it. So Seen will be like this. Sheen will be like this. Saad will be like this. Dad will be like this. Remember, this Saad and Dad, you have to put this twitch, this notch, this small notch. This has to be there in Saad. This small notch has to be there in Dad. So basically, they connect from both sides. Seen, both sides. They connect from both sides. So now we come to the remaining 5 verbs, 5 letters, remaining 5 letters. Let's see here. So we have, we will use this pen. Perfect. So if you can look at the chart, so let's go together and see what do we don't have here. Alif, we have. Ba. So I'm going to say it with a fatha form. A, ba. Let's come here. A, ba, ta, tha, ja, ha, kha, da, dha, ra, za, sa, sha, sa, ba, ta. We don't have it. Dha. We don't have this one as well. Ain, remember the strangling one? Ghain, fa, qa, ka, lam. We don't have lam. La. Mim. We don't have mim. Ma, am. And noon, we did it. Na, ha. We don't have it. And wa, ya. So we don't have ta, va, and lam, mim, ha. These are the 5 letters. Let's try to write them down here and see how they get connected. So we said ta, va. Remember, I told you I'm not going by sequence. I'm going by how they look alike. How they look alike. So similar how they look, we kept it on the previous charts. And here we are putting the last one. So we have ta, va. We have lam. Oops, this shouldn't be there. Let's make it like this so it looks like a lam. And then we have mim. And then we have ha. They both get connected from both sides. Ta. You don't have to do anything about it. It just gets connected from here and here. Now let's see. Ta is not a T. It's like a ta. It's like a ta. You have to hit the tongue above. Ta. 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 In T, ta. It's just close to the tongue. But ta. 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 It goes up. So it goes to the upper area of the mouth. And then va connects from both sides, and this is somewhere between Z and H. It is not za and it is not H. It's va. Okay? Lam, you cut the tail and stretch it, so it becomes like this. Lam, and it is like an L, and it connects from both sides. Meme, you cut the tail and you twist it upside down. Sometimes they write it just same like that. So you can write meme like this, and you can write meme like this, but it's without any dots. It's just cut the tail, and it connects with the from this side and from that side. Both sides it gets connected to. Okay, it connects from the both sides. And then this is like an M, and then we have the H. Remember that ha was of the exhaling ha. This is H, ha, regular ha. So here we have this ha, which is a regular type ha, and ha has different ways of connection. We are going to repeat these little bit different connecting alphabets. We are going to repeat them. So ha is sometimes connected like this from the beginning, but when it's in the middle, it's sometimes like this, sometimes like this, and when it's at the end, it's like this. We're going to talk about how the alphabets, they look in the beginning, they look in the middle, and they look at the end. Our time is over. I'm just going to quickly review whatever we said today, and we will be done for today. So basically, 6 plus 8, 14 and 4, 23, and then we have these 5 that makes it 28. What are these alphabetical letters? We said the group. I'm going to review this in our next session again quickly, but these are 6 which do not connect from the left hand side, which is a, da, the, ra, za, wa, and then those which are both letters, canoe type, be, te, the, ba, ta, tha, na, fa, ka, ka, ya. And then we have these ladies which are standing with their dresses. We said at home, you just cut off your dresses and wear pajamas. You don't have to wear those frames like ja, ha, exhaling, kha, with the sputum, a, strangling ain, and gha. These are 5. And then there were these 4 sleeping ladies. Sa, sha, sa, ba, sa, sha, sa, ba. Wala dhalin. And then we have this ta, va, like dhuhr. Ta, va, it's not bad, it's dhuhr. And then we have this la and ma and ha. And we said ha is like it's written in different forms when it's in the middle. We're going to talk more about that. Inshallah, I hope you benefited. Try to repeat this session. If you have kids, you want to teach them, repeat this session several times. Let them get the hang of all these groups so that it will help them how to connect the letters with each other. In our next session, we are going to talk about the vowels and the vowel signs and sounds of the Arabic alphabet. This is all for today. وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على محمد وآله الطاهرين. أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من شر الشيطان اللعين الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا ونبينا محمد وعلى آله الطيبين الطاهرين واللعنة الدائمة الأبدية على أعدائهم أجمعين إلى قيام يوم الدين. Inshallah, today we are going to take lesson 2. And in our past lesson, we just looked at the alphabets and how the alphabets, they get cut and how they get connected from both sides. Now we are going to talk about the signs, vowel signs. We said that there are 3 vowels, short, and 3 long vowels. And basically their basic 3 sounds are U and E. U and E. So the short will be U. Short will be U E. Long will be U E. We're going to see how we can manage this. So if we come back to our chart, we said that we divided the alphabets in families upon how they look like. So we divided into these 6 letters which do not get connected from the left hand side. They only get connected from the right hand side. And we said when we are going to talk about the alphabets, we are going to talk about the R form, yani R vowel. So this is R, Da, Tha. This is somewhere between D and Z and Z. And then this is R, Ra, Za, Wa. Then we had this boat family. And boat families Ba, Ta, Tha, Na, Na, Fa, Qa, Ka, Ya. We just cut the tail and connect them. So from both sides they get connected, from the left hand side and from the right hand side. And we have to cut their tail. Some of the letters we have to cut the tail, stretch them. Like Noon, we cut the tail and we stretch them. This is how it looks. Then Qaf, we have to cut the tail and stretch them. And Kaf, cut the tail. Kaf, at the end, it's written like this. In the beginning and in the middle, it's written like this. And then Ya, we said it's like a duck. So we cut the head, we cut the tail, and we stretch the stomach of the duck or the thorax of the duck. So this is like the Ya. The Ya becomes like that. Then we spoke about those ladies which are wearing those very open dresses, like those big dresses like in old days. And we said that they put some frame underneath it so it supports that fluffiness or that hollowness of the dress. So that hollow dress ladies, these are like 5 letters. These ladies, they are standing. And then what did we say? We cut the tail and we stretch. So we cut the dress and we tell them to wear pajamas straight forward. So it is like Ja, Ha. We said this halwa, Ha, like exhaling, hey. H, exhaled H. And then we have Kha, like a sputum, Kha. Somebody sputing, like kind of Kha kind of sound. And then we have the strangling Ain. When we said this Ain, we just like put our finger on the throat like this. So in this corner, when you press the finger, Ain sound comes. And then we have this Ghe. One more thing, Ain in the middle, it is written like this. It's like a triangle, upside down triangle. And Ghain also is written like that, upside down triangle when it's in the middle. Then we started to talk about those sleeping ladies. Like they are sleeping on, one head is on a table's edge, their legs are on the table's edge, and the dress is like that hollowness of the dress is lying, dangling down. So we said we are going to cut the dress and stretch them like straight, tell them to wear pajamas. You don't need to sleep with those heavy dresses. So cut the dress and stretch. So this is how it will look like. This is Sa, Sha, Sa, Ba. Va, we said it could be Ba, it could be Va. Some people, they pronounce it Va. Some people, they pronounce it Ba. And so, but when you write the Sa and Ba, you cut the tail, but this twitch, this thing is this portration is up. So we have to keep this Sad, and we cannot cut the entire Sad. Just we cut the tail, so this notch is remaining. So these are 4, and then we spoke about the remaining letters, which are which complete to 28 letters. So we have Pa. It's not T. it's like we said, ta, hitting up. Va, it is like Z and H, sometimes of blended sound between Z, za, va, va. So it is not correct, but there is a kind of sound comes like vohor, vohor, vohor. And then we have this lam, lam. We cut the tail and stretch it. Mim, so this is ta, va, la, ma. And this is the regular ha, ha. And ha is written, this is how it's written in the beginning. This is how it's written in the middle. These are two forms. And then we have this at the end. It is written like this. Before we carry on, I just want to mention there are some similar letters we had mentioned. Just a kind of notice, because many people, they get mixed up in the pronunciation of these letters. So we have zal, and then we have zay, and then we have bad, and then we have va, vohor. So this is the is like dhahaba. This is like Zuhair, the name, Zuhair. And this is Zuhair. And this is Bad, like Waladdallin. I know you don't know what is written here, but I'm just trying to put these words, because the main thing here is I want you to distinguish between their pronunciation. And this is Dhuhr. So look at my tongue now, how I will pronounce these letters. Dhahaba. See, the tongue is all the way out and under the teeth. Dhahaba. I'm sorry about showing you guys my tongue, but just to let you get the hang of the pronunciation. Dhahaba. Dhahaba. The tongue is all the way out. Z. Tongue is not out. Z. That's Z. Zebra. Okay. Z. The tongue is not out. Z. But it is attached to the upper teeth. And then va. Remember that, people. We are teaching them va. They turn. Well, the tongue needs to hit the right hand molar or the right hand area of the mouth. Va. Va. Waladdallin. So people, they try to turn their face when they are learning. Waladdallin. We say, oh, your salat will be invalid because you cannot move your head left and right. Waladdallin. Your salat is invalid. So therefore, you have to keep straight and try to put the tongue. Now, if you cannot put it like pure Arabs all the way there, try. It shouldn't be a problem. So, waladdallin, waladdallin. So we said there are two. One, there's Z sound, and one, there's no Z sound in it. Like waladdallin. On this corner, the teeth is going in this corner. But if you can go back, it will be much better. Waladdallin. So the teeth, there's no Z sound in this. This is like the Saudi Arabia and those region pronunciation and others. And then Iraqis and some others, they pronounce it with a Z sound, with a hissing sound. Waladdallin. Waladdallin. So still the tongue is there, but it is under the teeth. Under the teeth. This one hits the teeth up. Waladdallin. It hits there's no Z sound. Z sound comes when the tongue goes under the teeth. So just practice, you will get it. And we said it is like if you want to say that Arab style, waladda, so it's like the cat, the cat. And then dhuhr is also the tongue is out. Dhuhr, dhahaba, dhuhr. So if we want to distinguish between dhahaba, dhuhr is the tongue is much farther out than dhahaba. See, just I'll pronounce both things and just focus on my tongue. ذهب. A bit of tongue is out. ذهب. ذهب. This one, ظهر. ظهر. Of course, when you get used to it, you will not keep like people that, oh, you guys are cursing us, so why are you taking your tongues out and like that? But you get the hang of it. Your tongue will not come out. That like let me now say how I say it regularly. ظهر. ظهر. I did not say like I took all the way tongue out, but it is already out. But it's just a moment, a second. ظهر. الظهر. 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 ذهب. 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 الظهر. ذهب. You see, ذهب. Little bit tongue out. ظهر. More tongue out. Ba hitting this side. Z is a regular Z with the tongue all the way inside, and the doors are closed. Z. Like doing advertisement of a toothpaste or something like that. Zzz, like that. So the tongue is, there's nothing. So number 1 and number 4, the tongue comes out. Number 1, the tongues come out slightly. If I say like this. So tongue is, I think this is the tongue. If I make a mouth like this, and there is his nose and mustache. So now this can be his tongue. Looks like a monster, but don't worry about it. And then I'll make the teeth with another color, green, so that see, so this is the teeth, green, and so the tongue is a little bit out, and it's under the teeth. So frontal teeth, the scissors. So now Zuhair, let me try to see if I can make Zuhair. Yeah, this is quite. The tongue is behind the teeth, so we close with the teeth. So the tongue is behind, and this will be complicated to draw, as it is a little bit complicated to pronounce, but this will be easy. ظهر. We said the tongue is further out. Of course, you will not do like that, but it's just like a drawing says that this tongue, ذهب, is a bit out, and ظهر is like if you want to say same vowel letter, I can put ظهر, not ظهر, ظهر, like appeared. ذهب ظهر. Look again, I'll say ذهب, little bit out. ذهب ظهر. The 12th Imam appeared. ظهر. Somebody appeared. ظهر. ظهر. The tongue is out, quite out. So here we have this tongue is quite out and under the teeth. And ضالين, obviously it's hitting the right. You can also check on internet, but some of the pronunciations on the internet are not right. So this is a bit about the letters. At this point, we'll try to now talk about, because people, they get confused in these 4 letters. That's why we thought that it will be nice to have them. Now we talk about the vowel sign.